What's up, y'all? So it's your girl Dania DeFrance,
Deanna Montori here,
and
this is Double Talk Podcast. Welcome back, or if you're new, hello there. What's going on? Like we said, this is Dania and Deanna. We are fraternal twins, and this is our podcast. This is our place that we have created for ourselves to show the world who we are. So hello world, what it do? Welcome and howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy is crazy.
That's
Shout out
crazy.
to Beyonce.
I knew you was finna say
Cowboy Carter.
But yeah, so we chilling. We're chilling. It's a nice chill night. Girl, I don't even know what today is.
It's Friday. It's Friday. It's a Venus Day. We did some shopping today. We're preparing for our birthday. Listen, it's April. It's a big month for us.
Yes.
Our birthday is at the end of the month. And when I say it's
Every
day
day.
5, but these days have been very beautiful thus far.
They really have been.
And so
Every day has really been a celebration for real. So today
we're leading up.
Naturally on our podcast, we have really just been talking and just pressing record. And now today, we actually about to ask some questions. Not really to each other, but to everybody else. Because so many people have so many questions about who we are. So this is that podcast where we're about to allow people to get to know us a little bit more.
This is that episode. Just because we just dived right into like discussions and topics, and it's just like, okay, cool, thank you.
Who are y'all though?
Who are y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are, like we introduced ourselves in the beginning, fraternal twins, Deanna Montori and Dania DeFrance. And we are from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Chicago. We are from Chicago, the South Side to be exact.
Yes, shout out.
And like I said, this is our birthday month, and we are twins.
We are twins. And if you really into astrology, Taurus.
Okay. Sun sign Taurus.
Yes.
We ain't gonna get into the depth of all that other stuff.
The nice foundation is Taurus. And so just to start off a little bit, with fraternal twins or identical.
Yeah.
We are fraternal twins. The difference between identical and fraternal, if you don't know. So identical twins, you want to say it because, I'm going to start speaking like I'm a plant mom.
Okay.
Talking about seeds.
Listen, I'm not a doctor. I just so happen to be born a twin. So when it comes to the correct terminology for these things, it may not come off correctly, but whatever. I'm still a twin, so I get the points. We are fraternal twins. Fraternal twins are two babies born in two separate sacks in their mother's wombs. We were born in two separate sleeping bags in our mama's stomach. That's what we was born in. Identical twins are born together in one sleeping bag. The queen size sleeping bag and not the twin size sleeping bag. But we was born in two separate twin size, so we different.
Yes.
And so a lot of non-twin people based off of our experience, they don't like to claim us as twins because we don't look the same. And that's just for their visual pleasure to know that like we're twins, y'all look the same. Wow, this is amazing. But because we don't look the same, people they don't want to identify us as twins for real until they get to know us and see that our personalities are pretty the same. Right. Listen, guys, regardless if twins or people look the same or not, if they're twins, they're twins. It's not, I don't have to prove nothing to you. I don't have to pull out no ID. And now that I think about it, remember where did we go? Remember that time we had went to it was a bar, it was something, and I gave my ID, I walked in, and then you gave your ID and walked in, and then they had stopped you, and they was just like, why y'all got the same birthday? And we looked at them, and we said, we're twins. It don't matter. People are born on, even if we wasn't twins, it was just like, this could be my homegirl who just got the same birthday as me. Do you think we faking out here? It's never that serious to go to no bar. But anyways, if you don't have the same face and you got the same birthday, people just be so confused and just can't grasp the fact that twins can be twins without looking alike.
It's twins out there that's one is short, one is super tall.
Right.
You got one boy,
you got one's a girl.
One's light skinned, one could be dark skinned, but like even when people meet us in real time, they have those questions. Either it's, are y'all best friends or y'all sisters? One time we got if we was dating.
Somebody
That
was
is so
definitely
crazy.
like, it's either one or two
It's something.
things.
It's
It's like,
something.
y'all
It's
either sisters
sisters
or y'all dating.
dating.
And we was just like, we
We
twins.
twin
And they said,
sisters.
oh, y'all not even regular sisters. Y'all twin sisters.
Yeah.
I get it now.
So it's a natural energy anyways that we can't even fake. It's really a attraction. It's a pull that shows that something about these two women right here, they got a very strong bond and connection. So our twinship really is in the energy. Is really in the way we talk, the way that we can talk about a little bit about how we think, because that's where we're fraternal at and identical. But yeah, we share a lot of twinism.
Twinism.
Yeah, a lot of twinism.
But yes, fraternal twins.
Fraternal
though.
twins.
Yeah.
Physically, we have our own identity, and we love that. It was one time that we actually had a conversation, and we was just like, if we was identical, which face would you want to have? And we couldn't answer that. We can just keep our own faces.
Honestly, we never finished the discussion because I think we got respectfully discussed it. Not like we think each other ugly, but it was just like we wouldn't want to look in a mirror and not see who we are right now compared to. I don't think we ever had the conversation with identical twins to actually understand or grasp how they feel about having the exact same face. Because like, imagine wanting to be different, but you always the same. Like, you don't have no choice but to conform to people calling you your sister name. And granted, we don't look the same, and people still call us each other name.
And people can know me and not even know my sister, and they still call me Deanna. And I'm like, oh.
And they will they will not know her and see my name and somehow call me her name. And it's just,
it's so cool though.
It's cool, but it's just so, like, how y'all reading this?
How?
But yeah, so we don't know who face we would choose, and it was just like be a battle. And that's probably why in the spirit world we was fighting to be fraternal twins, because we was just like, I don't want to be that. Well, I don't want to be that. And they said, send them down different.
Send them down different, but we need them together. So make it happen.
Yeah.
Because the powerful force that we have together, that twin power
activate.
is crazy. I just love it. Like, I wouldn't want to be anybody else's twin.
Yeah, same facts. That's
so
nice. She loves me.
I do.
Okay. Next, we get asked. I mean, of course, it comes with the territory when you twins. Oh, who's the oldest? Who's the youngest? Did we already say? Okay, I'm the oldest, and when I say the I'm is coming from me, Deanna Montori.
LOL.
I'm the oldest. Hello.
Well, I am the youngest, but technically in different cultures and
here we go.
In different cultures and I, hey, don't step on my toe.
She
but
said,
at
don't kill
end,
the messenger.
Look, I don't know if it's in Nigerian culture or it's African culture. I don't know. But when twins are born, they said that the last twin that comes out is actually the oldest because they help push out the firstborn, which is the youngest. I understand we are in America.
As long as you know.
But
the rules are different here.
If we were somewhere else, I would actually be the oldest. But I am the youngest, and I enjoy being the youngest. But you know what's so funny? Even when I be claiming my young, Deanna want to be like, girl, please, we twins.
But here's the thing. You don't claim young. You claim, I'm the baby. You not the baby. You just the last kid that came out. You not no baby. Even like our grandfather be like, when we go to church, our grandfather say, where's your baby sister? Who? Who is the baby sister? We the same. We're the same. Ain't no baby over here. She's grown, okay? And Nigeria, she is the oldest. So you ain't no baby.
That was good.
Thank
you.
You.
That
Yeah.
was good.
But yeah,
okay.
I'm the oldest.
By
and
how much?
Which is a great question because we literally just found this out like 5 years ago. So our original times or our birth times wasn't on our birth certificates. And unfortunately, my mother couldn't remember. And because she was birthing two big old blessings into this world, I don't care that she couldn't remember. It wasn't that important as long as we made it out and she made it through safely. So she didn't remember the time. She said, listen, I don't remember. I'm sorry. And it is what it is. And I live my life without knowing until I needed to know my rising sign. And if you know, you know. So I had to go on a hunt for my my birth time. So I was guessing all types of stuff. So we just found out like 5 years ago. And before I tell y'all the time frame between us, me and Dania is so dramatic because we really used to tell people our birthdays was a day apart because it gave a little razzle dazzle to the story. But we said this because Dania is breached, and in my mind, I feel like you was cold blue too.
Yeah.
So
backstory before she get into the front story. I was breached and I was upside. Okay, so I was upside down. I was underneath my mother's rib. And, you know, little difficult, little challenging baby girl.
A little stubborn little baby boy.
Yeah. Mom had a C-section, right?
Yeah.
So, she had a C-section, had to get us out, get me out.
Grab her ankles.
Okay. By the time I got out, I had cold blue. For those that don't know, cold blue is basically your girl wanted to go back to heaven again. Okay. She wanted to be back in the spirit realm. So they had to bring me back to life. And so, yeah, the minutes that it took to do that.
Right. So I figured, I'm like, that sounds like
That
a long
sound like
progress.
a long time.
A long process. I feel like it had to
day.
be a couple of hours. So we used to tell people that we a day apart. And they was like astonished. Wow, that's amazing. So I'm like, my birthday is the 29th and Dania's birthday is the 30th. And because she was breached, you know, it took long for her to get out safely. And yeah, we're a day apart. So yeah, unique twins, gang, haha.
And we stuck with that. It just felt right.
When I say stuck with it, because I feel like we started telling the story when we was in elementary school, and then it came with us to high school, of course, and college. And like I said, we just found out 5 years ago that we was only 2 minutes apart. It hurt my soul because I'm like, no, I know we got a more unique story than this. Ain't no way we just 2 minutes. And for the people who into like astrology and stuff, when I say our charts are identical, it pissed me off because I'm really just like, I wanted us to have something different. I'm like a dang on degree or even like even a house placement. When I say everything is the same, we literally the same person that just decided to split into two and live life on different. And it's just
That's
like
so interesting.
It's interesting, but it's just like I wanted some different. Yeah, I wanted to be authentic some way somehow. But I guess that's when it comes to us looking different. Yeah, you know. So we look so much different,
and then that ties into what hand you write with.
I'm right-handed. You left-handed.
And I'm left-handed. So we're literally like one person split in half.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's really cool. Yeah. So us having the same identical chart still doesn't take away the fact that we are one person yet two different people.
Mm-hmm. And still we that's technically the same, but it's being pushed out, like the energy or like how we decided to live is being pushed out differently.
Yeah. So when you're writing with different hands, you're also using a different side of your brain to communicate or to understand. Look it up for yourself. I'm not going to teach you that. However, the brains have two different sides. One is more of the logical side and the other side is more of the creative side. So I'm left-handed. I use my right side of my brain, which is the creative side. And Deanna is right-handed. So she uses her left side, which is more of the logical side. Now, we both, of course, have both sides. Mm-hmm. However, we already know that I don't know the percentage, but a good 99% of us do not use.
Percentage, a good 99%.
I'm just gonna make it up, but 99% of us do not use 100% of our brain.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're using, they say 10%, but we're using a small percentage of our brain. So we're literally together. We be using our full brains together,
and that is twin power.
That's activated. Twin power for real. So when I'm in mode. Yeah, I'll be logical, but I use more of my creative powers, my creative side. And Deanna naturally be more, logical. She be more on that business. I be making a list. She be more
that structure.
She's more structured than I am. Mm-hmm. I'm more like flow with the wind.
I'm an artist. And I need to let the energy move me. I
need to express, and I need to use these colors. And I
said, I'm not doing it unless it's on my to-do list.
If it's not on her to-do list,
not
not doing it. Put it on her next month availability. For me, if it sounds like something I want to do, let's go.
She headed out.
I'm gone.
What time is it? It's late. But if it was like 7:00 right now and somebody was just like, hey, you trying to it's a art exhibit, she'd be like, hold on, let me put my turban on real quick and throw on some heels, and she gone with busting a whole fit. And I'm like,
good night.
Be
safe.
Please be safe. I will catch you. I got an event in a month and I'll be there then. But very much so different and the same. There. It really works.
It's cool.
Okay. I do have a question because this is one that actually comes up a lot for us too. Does twins run in our family? Yes. And that's a good question because
a really good question.
And it's really,
and you know what? We don't even talk about
talk about
much.
it a lot, but when we do get asked a question, it's really cool because so twins run on our father's side of the family, and my father has it was 4 boys, so it's 4 of them all together. 3 out of the 4 boys
had
twins, a set of twins, and that's a really raw. That's really cool. So my dad, obviously, that's my dad. That's our daddy. He got a set of twins, and then our other 2 uncles, they have a set of twins too. Two sets of girl twins, 1 set of boy twins.
And the girl twins are fraternal.
Yep.
So would you say they are fraternal?
Too. I think they are fraternal.
At first, they was identical.
But here's the thing, because a lot of people see even
and that's
the
another
twins
thing too
that look the same, they
still
are
fraternal.
Because I think Tia and Tamara, they're fraternal, and I think Ashley and Mary Kate and Ashley, they're fraternal too. But people be like, no, they look the same. Yeah, just because they look the same,
you can still be born in a different sex.
They're siblings though, so of course they can look the same, but they technically was born in different sex,
right?
So they're different. So the boys,
everybody is all the twins is fraternal in our family.
Yeah,
we have not met one set. I don't know if they still live in LA. Shout out to y'all cousins. But it's really cool that we have twins. And so when we think about wanting children or having children, Deanna don't look like that.
I was gonna say, babe, but who's talking about wanting kids?
And we also have more sisters. However, when we talk about that's another story, because more twins just got created on her side. But when we talk about who will be having twins on our side, listen, if I do have kids in my near future, I said just give me the twins. Knock it out. I can have the boy and a girl, or I can have 2 girls, or just do what it is. Or I don't need them. I don't need children at all.
Talk about so twins or none.
Twins or nothing, because I really want to actually study twins. Like I want to study how they communicate when they babies.
And that's something cool for a twin to watch twins, because so many people watched us when we was little, and they was just like,
y'all have y'all own language.
Got your own language, and y'all just used to go off to the corner and y'all just be talking to each other, not worried about anyone else. And just to see twins operate is cool. And even though we twins, when I see twins or when I found out people were twins, it just light me up. So I don't know what it is about people being born multiples, because we just twins, but it's people who born triplets and quadruplets and so on. I don't know the rest of the list, but like it's such an amazement, because it's like you really was born with somebody else, and people will sell their left toenail to be a twin, because everybody in their mama. That's the one thing that we hear a lot. Like, I wish I was a twin.
And then at first
we used to be like,
no, you don't. No, you don't. Like, we wasn't super. We was super close as kids growing up. Yes. Then what would you say? High school or middle school?
I don't really know. I can't really pinpoint. I just know high school we really wasn't rocking like that for real.
We wasn't as close for real in high school.
And so when people used to say it to us in high school, we used to look at each other like, no. You don't.
Y'all good.
You don't want no twin. Yeah. You feel me? But now we're in our adult life. We like, whoa, we got a lifelong locked in friend for real.
Locked in best friend, locked in partner, locked in business part, like everything.
Girl, you gonna start a business with me?
I do.
We can sell applesauce.
Tea sauce.
What the heck?
I don't
It's
know.
okay. But yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely something that's a true blessing for real. And so when I do hear people saying like, "Oh man, I really wish I was a twin," I'm just like, "Man,
yeah,
I really wish you did too."
Too bad.
Because
It's not for the best of us. I mean, it's not for all of us.
It's a superpower.
Yeah.
It's a superpower, and so I enjoy
Twin powers activate.
Twin powers activate. I enjoy this superpower.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a nice little gist
Yeah, that's a nice
of us.
Yeah, but no, I think the we need to end it off with this question because
Go
this
ahead.
is the question
Give
that
it
we
to me.
always get asked too.
What is it?
Can you feel each other's pain?
Ooh.
If you get hurt, can
Can
she
she
feel
feel
it?
it?
And let me speak this first because
Go ahead.
my answer is most of the time no, because if I fell down the stairs, Dania wasn't in pain when I fell down the stairs and I was bruised up in 4th grade. He wasn't.
I don't think okay, go ahead.
You
Speak your
wasn't,
piece.
and you spent a lot of time under doctor's care when you was
another story.
a baby, and I didn't feel that pain.
Okay. Or what if you really wasn't aware?
That could be a thing too. That's true.
Because that's what I'm thinking. We
That's
just
true.
really was not aware of what was going on.
That's true. But I will say, we literally just got asked the question most recently. Was that Thanksgiving? Yep, that was Thanksgiving. We was at our uncle's house. Yep. So we get asked the question. I instantly was just like, no, because it was a no.
And I said, yeah.
She was like, yeah. I'm like, girl, name a time, name a place, name the hour, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, when I say it happened, honestly, back to back, something happened. She had surgery on a certain foot, and it was a certain toe that was messed up. And later on, I had that same exact pain.
Girl, you ain't know what that toe felt like.
No. Same exact pain. I didn't get the surgery. I had the same exact pain. Something happened with her back. She couldn't move. She couldn't stand up. Like it was.
Shout out to
it was a lot
training
going
at the
on
gym.
with her body. And then the same thing happened to me. And maybe this is and this could just be a personal superpower because my body is more sensitive. I could possibly feel you more than you can feel me.
Possibly.
And we have different strength intake. Like at the end of the day, I be feeling it. I can feel when something is wrong with my sister. I was in my room and I just text. I said, "You okay?"
Girl, I was asleep. But
know.
Here's the thing. That's also us just knowing each other. You don't have to feel it. I can see your face and I can know if something is up or not, or something not right. Even how you just respond to stuff. And I don't have to feel you to know. I can just be like, something's not up. You knew something wasn't up because of the way I walked in from work.
Okay, true. Well, back to just a feeling. If somebody say, can you, like, if she break her arm, is your arm gonna be broken too? Honestly, it might not be broken, but I could feel Deanna's pain.
But we have had moments where she remember when you had opened the door, you had cut your thumb? Something happened, and then the next day my same thumb had got cut or something, and we was both rocking band-aids in the same place.
Yeah,
we do somehow, some way, and this is not pain. Somehow, some way, when we decide to wear Mitch Mac socks, we always say
wearing the matched sock.
We're wearing. She has the opposite sock on, but we have them on the exact same foot. It's quite hilarious.
It's a lot of cool twin stuff that happens,
and it's just naturally. It comes natural, and it's really. We be cracking up. We like, that's that twin stuff for real.
Yeah.
But let me just say this because I literally just had the realization yesterday. And I can't even go into detail, but...
That's personal.
Yeah. So just like, we are in a very transformative period of our lives right now. And it's a very... I want to say a tight obstacle, but it ain't tight. Tight is what I feel because I feel like I'm in a tight box. It's challenging. It's exciting. There is growing pains. Change hurts sometimes. It's a lot going on, and it's different for both of us. And we both are going through our own separate things. But it hit me yesterday that exactly what Dania is going through that doesn't have nothing to do with me. I'm feeling it exactly, and I'm not even in her situation. And I was just like, what you was feeling a couple of months ago, I had a moment in my room where I felt the exact same way, and I was confused because I'm not going through that. And so I was like astonished. Oh my God, this is what people be talking about. So that was my moment of not even relief, just like realization of the pain that you feeling. I just got a glimpse of that. Yeah. And that was just literally like the tip of the iceberg, because I'm not even in her situation. So if I just felt a little bit and I felt the pain and it hurt me, I can only imagine. May the force be with you. I hope you're almost done so we can get about it together.
I feel very at my checkpoint.
That's good.
I feel very...
Shout out to the last episode. Check out the checkpoint episode.
But I definitely feel relief.
That's good.
And it's a consistent relief, yet I'm still just being at a flow state. You know, I'm being very patient with what's coming. Very artist flow for sure. Yeah. But like, I mean, that's a beautiful thing too. And I'm not trying to make the podcast so long tonight, but like, think about you taking that pain and it's relieving me.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. That's deep.
That's deep.
Yeah, I took on some of your pain
so I could live.
So
I was
going through it.
I was getting through a lot.
Yeah,
it was a very
and I was just
shift.
Okay. I was literally just having this conversation with one of my beauty technicians, and because she was just like, "You have a very high pain tolerance," and I was just like, "I do." And I told her I have a twin, and she was just like, "Well, how's her pain tolerance?" I said, Her pain tolerance is very low. And she was just like, "You must have took all of whatever that is." I said, "I must have." So just to think you going through what you going through, and I have this high pain tolerance, that it's like, give Deanna some of Dania's pain, because she'll be able to do it. And baby, I transmuted it to something else. But when I say it hurt, pain, aches, like I'm like, whatever this is, get it off of me. That's how it felt.
Oh, girl.
And it was just like, send some my way. And it must have been that time I came in your room and put my hand on your shoulder and asked if you was okay. And you sent me some. And I guess I just had to take over. Take over.
Well, I appreciate you.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
That's deep.
That's not what I'm here for. But I had to help you.
But think about being a healer. Like, oh my goodness. Just to even learn
twin powers activate.
To learn about like Reiki and things like that, like the taking of energy. And I can't remember your exact words, Jai, but she basically just was like, Reiki is basically love. You know what I'm saying? Like the communication of using your hands with love to take that pain away. So it's just like, you naturally just loving me, you took that pain away.
I think I wrote something in my journal. I said, she been through enough. Leave her alone. They said, all right, send something to Deanna.
All right, then take it then. Since you want it gone so
Since
bad.
you want her to be okay, take it then. Go ahead. See if you can deal with it. And I mean, cool dealing with it. But when I say hurt, hurts like body.
But that's the thing too. I feel like I deal with my physical pain very well because it's so much. I really can take myself out, but I don't. And I also try not to complain as much, but it be to certain points that I really can't even.
But most of the time, you when you feel pain, you'll be like, oh my God. You let the aches out. If I'm hurting, you'll never know, because it's internal for me. So she be having loud outbursts.
I sure do.
It hurts. Please. But like when I'm feeling something, I'm only feeling it. You feel me? I might ooh or ow, like I got these gym pains in my quads right now, and it hurts to walk. And it's just like, oh my goodness. But like for the pain, like I feel like I really don't outwardly express like it hurts.
And I try to be like that because like growing up, I know, but growing up hearing like, oh, she just complained and she a crybaby and all this other stuff. I'm like, I don't feel like hearing people say that I'm a crybaby or I'm complaining when I'm actually only expressing how I'm feeling right now. So you telling me I'm being dramatic about this pain that you can't feel, all right, I'm gonna keep it to myself.
That's facts.
But I can't keep it to myself because we actually something's wrong.
It's like when you hit your foot, it's something about saying ouch that like it relieves you. You feel me? So like when you had the pain, you just have to outwardly let it out. But anyway,
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I got you.
appreciate
I mean,
that.
I guess I didn't have no choice but to have you, but I got you.
I feel like that also could have been a nice practice or checkpoint or like passing of your class of becoming an alchemist. Like we've always been alchemists, and we're training how to be more in tune with it. But that could have been you really using alchemy.
Hey, I said transmute.
Yeah.
They said that you feel like you can use anything. Oh, what am I trying to say? If you have something, you need to transmute it or manipulate it to work in your favor.
Yeah.
So here you go.
Yeah.
Even if it hurt, figure it out. And
Yeah.
so I had to figure it out. I was down for like a week and a half. I ain't gonna stunt. But I made it out.
Did.
Yeah. So that is just a little sprinkle of what we gonna allow for y'all to know right now.
Yes.
If y'all have any questions about our twinness or
Yeah.
our separateness,
I would love to hear new questions.
yeah, I would like to hear some new questions
Yeah.
to make us think, because them just the main questions that we've been getting our entire life that we've been here thus far. And I would love to activate new brain muscles by thinking about other questions. And if it's some twins,
I
out
was
there,
just
yeah.
about to say
we
that.
want to hear from the
If
twins.
the twins, shout
yeah.
out to twins, and shout out to twins that have wonderful bonds and relationships, and also shout out to the twins that probably don't rock with their twins. It's gonna take some time, but really use that
And
twin power.
But think about it. If twins that don't rock with each other, it's probably because they act just alike. Think about it. But that's another.
Yes,
but yeah, shout out
twins
to
tap in.
all the twins, all the people who was birthed by a twin, the people who birthed in twins, all of that.
Yes.
So shout out to y'all. Ask us some questions. If y'all listening out there, hello, is anyone out there? Ask us some questions. We'll answer them. But that's just our little intro
yes.
of who we are, what we are, where we are, and yeah.
Thank
you for listening
Yeah.
to Double Talk Podcast for the night.
All right, y'all.
Good night.
Peace and love.
Goodbye.